Welcome to Logic Wizards. In this video we are going to solve this given maths riddle. Along with this I will share with you a 7-step process that you can apply to solve a wide range of puzzles easily. So stay with me and let's together crack this puzzle. We are going to fill in these boxes such that when we add or divide them with, we are supposed to get 43, 13, 19 and 31 as you can see in this figure. First, we discuss the general steps involved in solving these types of puzzles so that you will be able to easily solve any puzzle like this. Let's go ahead. Here are the steps for solving a general puzzle without using specific digits. So the first step is understanding the puzzle. This is step number 1. Begin with understanding the rules and requirement of the puzzle and identify what needs to be solved or achieved. Let's move to second step. Label the unknown with variable or just give name to them. If the puzzle involves variables or unknowns, label them appropriately. For instance, if the puzzle involves finding 4 unknowns values, just label these values as A, B, C and D. Moving to third step. Write given equation conditions. Note down all the given equations or conditions relevant to the puzzle. This could include mathematical equations, constraints or relationship between variables. The next step is manipulate equations. Use algebraic manipulation techniques such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division to simplify and rearrange the equations. Now our next step will be solve simpler equation first. If the puzzle involves multiple equations, start by solving simpler or independent equations to find initial values or relationship between variables. Okay, so this will add to our final step, which is substitute and solve. Substitute known values or simplified expressions back into the remaining equation to solve for other variables. Repeat this process until all variables are determined. And at last, you can verify your solutions. Once you have found values for all variables, verify that these values satisfy all the given conditions or requirements of the puzzle. This ensures the correctness of your solution. By following these steps, you can systematically approach and solve a wide range of puzzles without relying on specific digits or numbers. So let's go ahead and solve this particular puzzle by following our steps and label these boxes. I'm going to call this box an A, this box B, this C and this D. And here is our much nicer looking figure and here is our next step. Let's go over this math problem once again. Let's go over this thing. A plus B is equals to 43 and I have put down right over here. And now let's look at A plus C equals 31 and I have copied it down over here as well. And now let's focus on B divided by D equals to 19 and here is our B divided by D equals to 19 over here. And finally let's look at C divided by D equals 13 and here we got C divided by D equals to 13 over here. Now let me go ahead and give these equations a name. Let me call this first equation as equation number 1, the second one equation number 2, the third one equation number 3 and finally this has an equation number 4. Now our task is to find the values of these A, B, C and D and here is our next step. Let's focus on this equation number 3 and here I have copied it down over here. B divided by D equals to 19. I could write this one as B divided by D equals to 19. Let me just cross multiply, okay? So this crisscross, so that's going to give us 1 times B is going to be equals to the other with 19 times D is going to be 19D. So we no longer have our fractions. So let me just go ahead and copy down over here. So we got B equals to 19D, right? I am gonna call this one equation number 5. And now let's focus on equation number 4 and here I have copied it down. Let's write it down little bit differently. C divided by D equals to 19. I can make it a fraction by just putting a 1 underneath and let's do the same thing, cross multiply, crisscross, so that it going to give us 1 times C going to be C equals to the other way is going to be 13 times D. Now I am going to copy it down over here. C equals to 13D and I have going to call this equation 6. In this next step we are going to subtract equation 6 from equation number 5. So let's go ahead and do this one. If we do this one, b minus c is going to be 19d minus 13d, and if we simplify we are going to get b minus c equals to 60, and I am going to call this equation number 7. And now we are going to subtract equation 2 from equation 1. Here is equation 2 and here is equation 1. We are going to subtract this one, so I am gonna change the sign. This cancel out. We got b minus c equals to 43 minus 31. It's going to give us 12. So I can write this one as simply b minus c equals to 12, and I am going to call this equation number 8. And now we are going to compare equation 7 and equation 8, and if we compare, then we can see the left hand side are same, so I can write 6d equals to 12. If I divide both sides by 6, so that means d is going to give us equal to 2. Thus our d value turns out to be 2. And here is our next step. Let's go ahead and substitute t in this equation number 5, and here's our equation number 5. Let's go ahead and replace by 2. This becomes b equals to 19 times 2, that means b is going to give us 38. So thus we got b equals to 38, and now we are going to substitute d equals to 2 in this equation number 6. And here is our equation number 6. C equals to 13d. Let's go ahead and replace d by 2, so c equals to 13 times 2. So our value c value turns out to be 26, and here is our final step. Let's go ahead and substitute b equals to 38 value in our equation number 1, and here is our equation number 1. A plus b equals to 43. If we want to isolate a, let's move this 38 on the other side, so a equals to 43 minus 38, so that means our a value is going to be 5. So thus our a value turns out to be 5. B is 38, c is 26, and d equals to 2. So therefore this box is going to have a 5, this 38, this 26, and this 2, and we can see that 5 plus 38 is going to give us 43. 5 plus 26 is going to give us 31, and 38 divided by 2 is going to give us 19, and finally 26 divided by 2 is going to give us 13, and that's our final answer. So here is another very cool video from the channel. You will really like this video. Let's go there too. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.